All right, guys. I was in the store and people were like, "Hey, did you see the video in Minneapolis?" I said, "What do you mean?" They go, "Look at it. There's a pallet of bricks in the middle of the, and like on the alley." And they're like videotaping the pallet of bricks, and of course YouTube and Facebook and all them are going to remove it. But they're like, they're showing me this. They're like, "Ed," and these are just people. They don't call me by Ed. They're just saying, "Hey, did you see this?" And I'm like looking at it. I'm like, "Oh my God, you guys, they're setting us up for civil unrest. They're putting pallets of bricks in the cities, and especially in Minneapolis, hoping that they grab them and break them." And there's a white man that looks like a well-dressed agent type white guy, and I got a picture of him. He's busting windows out, and the black people video him going, "Hey, dude, what are you doing?" And he's like hiding himself with an umbrella as he walks off. So we got that going on. We got some weird shit going on, and I think what they're trying to do is get the top down, and that's how you do it: top down, bottom up, inside out. And this is all communism, just unbelievable. They're setting us up, you guys. So I found out that the chief of police, Dan Doyle, went to the church, and he says that he will not, he's not going to, he doesn't care what laws pass. He's not arresting anyone for COVID, so he's awake. That's good. He also said that you can go to church all you want. He will never do any unlawful orders, and his department won't either, which is good. Our police department, it comes down to it, if our military came in or whatever happened, our police department will fight hand in hand with us. I already know they will. They're on our side because they're here. They know what's happening. I mean, I talked to Dan about 20 years ago, maybe 15, 20 years ago, and we were talking about some stuff that might happen in the future. But he's prepared. He knew, because I was talking to him about the UN. Tom Sheehan and me talked about the UN too. This is it. They're going to do the big change, you guys, and I'm glad that our police department in Havasu is on our side. And it's not a time to bash cops or beat them up. I mean, I have my issues with the police department, but when it comes down, they're our brothers and they're our sisters, and we need to stand together, period, even though I have more armor than them. But no, I will distribute ammunition to them if they need it and everything. I have enough ammo to give every single person in Mojave County a magazine full. So, and I will be distributing ammo if it comes down to that. And once the chaos breaks out, you don't have to abide by the laws anymore, you guys. You don't have to do anything anymore. It's over with. They start shooting at us, stuff starts happening like that. You don't have to worry about BATF. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff anymore. It's over with. It's war. So, that happens, it happens. I'm hoping it doesn't happen. Oh my God, I don't want that to happen. But abide by all the laws until then. No making full autos. No freaking doing suppressors. None of that stuff. Do everything right. Still do everything by the book still. Those are our laws, and we have to do what's right. But when the shit breaks out, that's all off the table. And we unite together and we fight brother and sister, shoulder to shoulder, till our last breath, for our country and for our children and for our families. And it's sad that we're going to get to that point. I'm hoping we don't, but it looks like we're going to. And yeah, it's sad. So I took my girl out today, train her a little bit, showing her stance, what she's supposed to do. I'm going to get more into actually training her. Today we're just shooting, but I wanted to teach her everything, so she is my eyes and ears. Oh, there goes our groceries. And I was talking to my ex-wife, and I told her, when the shit hits the fan, I want you here at the house. She goes, yes, because I need someone to be able to watch. She'll stay on Israel's side of the house because I need that woman's trained, and it's good because then you can have shifts of sleeping and stuff. And I'm going to call on some other patriots here in my county that we can all kind of bunk up in my little friggin' Plaza Hermosa up on the hill. We got plenty of water with a life straw, with a pool, and I need someone to run the belt fed, if it gets to that bad. But yeah, we'll be good. I think we can do a lot of stuff here. So I'm hoping we don't get to that point. I'm just speaking out loud, just in case we get to that point. But we need to have a plan, you guys. Start having plans. Start talking to your neighbors. Introduce yourself to your neighbors. Shake your neighbor's hand. Tell them, hey, if anything happens, I want you to have my back. If you see a police officer, be nice to him and thank him for his service and pick his brain. See if he's for us. He goes, there could be a couple of them that are not. Pick their brains, find out if they have any plans we need to be on one page. All of us need to be on one page. So I'm hoping that Mike Ganuccio ends up being the sheriff, because I promise you he'll deputize every single one of us when it comes down to it. So you guys, enjoy the time that we have. I'm hoping we can continue to enjoy it a little bit. I have a bad feeling. I do have the bad feeling. My feelings are pretty good. But I'm hoping that, the thing is, if we just all get on our knees and pray and ask God to forgive us, he would come down and heal our land. But it's so many people that won't do it, you guys. And that's what we need to do. Stop with the pornography, stop with all that crap, and start getting right with the Lord. Because if enough of us get right with the Lord, he will spare this nation. But if you continue in your bullshit, that he's not going to. He's not calling for you to be a perfect person, because none of us are perfect. He's not calling for you to run around with the damn halo on your head. He let him do his job in you. You don't have to stop swearing that day. You don't have to start going to church that day. Just acknowledge your sin before him, ask for forgiveness, and he will start working on you. But allow him in. Get on your knees. Like I said, you don't have to run around with the Bible or any of that stuff. That he will change your heart. Ask him to change your heart. Say, Lord, make me a new heart. Change my heart. And, it doesn't happen overnight. Some people it happens overnight. Some people it doesn't. But you don't have to be a holy roller. Don't worry about it. Let him work on you. But get your shit straight, because our country's going to shit. And we need to be on the same page. Remember that name, Ed Mack.